Hi guys, welcome to the fire reading. I'm going with the Chinese elements, so you can check out your Chinese element in your birth year. So we got the first two cards. It is Ace of Swords and the Moon card. Alright, let's see what else. What other message are we getting for the fire signs? Beautiful. The Empress card. That's really nice. Alright, so we have two major arcana with an Ace of Swords. There is some major life-changing decision or situation taking place. Starting off with the Ace of Swords, it's about your truth and standing upright with it, feeling it, finding it, celebrating it as well, as I can feel. And we have the moon following it. And I think that with the Empress at the end, there's three cards. Talk to me about a situation where you got clarity. There is a decision that has been made, or a truth that came out, and I feel a strength in it, a very big strength in it, because as you can see, the hand with the Ace of Swords is going into the darkness of the moon. It goes into the unknown, the dark, the scary, into the dark night of the soul, sort of, or into the unconscious. So you go in a unknown situation. There is something new on the horizon. You can feel there is a major life change coming up, and you are prepared. You have a sword that will lighten up the darkness, that will cut the obstacles that you will be facing going through the night. And on the other side of the moon card, we have the Empress. So there is a kind of, the Empress stands for fertility, nurturing energy, passive, magnetic, feminine attraction. And I have the feeling that there is a movement towards the Empress. So before you can arrive at this point where you will be sitting in your power, enjoying it, you need to go through the dark night. You have to go through your unconscious and clean up and divide the light from the darkness, and you will smoothly fall into the place as the Empress. So maybe there is just a thought that you deserve more, that you deserve more from yourself as well, and in order to get it, you need to go into your inside, into the dark of your own unconscious, and find what is blocking you from being an Empress. What guards, like you see the dogs barking at the moon, who is limiting or who is behind the empress. She's not looking at it even, so it's like shaping the place for the empress out of the unconscious darkness. The cards underneath reflected a bit as well. We have under the Ace of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups. So there is a sort of underneath the Ace of Swords, underlying it, there is a decision that, or an illusion of a decision that that you make, and maybe there is also a kind of illusion that you have a lot of options, but they're not your options, they are not your truth. So maybe underneath this Ace of Swords, or underneath your readiness to go through the own darkness and free yourself into an empress, maybe there is a feeling like anxiety about making the right choice, listening to other people, or you have been listening to other people for way too long, and you think you need all this fame and beauty and wealth and eccentric adventures, but you know the truth. It's your own truth. The Ace of Swords is your own truth that nobody else can understand, and it doesn't matter what other options you would have otherwise or anything, because your truth will make you really happy. And also the Seven of Cups goes very well with the Moon card. So it's like reflecting the Moon card in a way that it's cloudy, it's foggy, the situation is not really clear to you, but you take action. You start a conversation where you can show your sword. Underneath the Moon card, we have the Four of Pentacles, which is the card of power, of earthy possession and power, but also it is a card of lack. There is something lacking, and that's why this guy is holding on to his coins. It's not natural to hold on to, I'm sorry, it's not natural, but it's not really good to hold on to money. It needs to flow, and if there is this energy of holding on, there is a lack, but it is unclear to you what exactly is it that you are lacking, or what exactly is it that you need to find within yourself to complete this situation and stop being stuck, because it's also a card of no movement, protecting what you have, which is good, but it's still, you are still in a process. You can't stagnate. You can't stay in the same place all the time. So underneath the Moon card, there is some kind of holding on and some stagnation that probably you want to clear up with the Ace of Swords. And under the Empress card, we have another major arcana, the Fool, which is really, really good, because close to the Seven of Cups and Four of Pentacles, the Fool card means lightening up, leaving all the baggage, and coming out of this stagnating period. So the Empress here, and going to the direction of Empress with the Ace of Swords, with the sword, to free the Empress from the dark energy of the moon. It will be what you need to move into a new direction, to start a new chapter. You really just need to go into the intuitive parts of yourself, and going into this, your instincts, your animalistic passions that you might have been suppressing in the past. Untie them, look at them with your truth, and release the Empress. She's there. She's just well protected by your own structures that maybe were serving you in the past, but right now I have the feeling you want to break through and start something new, lighten up, leave the baggage behind, and you will get there easy. The only thing is keep to your truth. Don't get distracted by other people telling you what is important in your life. Just keep tight, keep your truth close to your heart, and fight for it. Fight for it with yourself, or with, if it is an outside influence, the moon, the deception. It might be deception of or just lack of clarity in an emotional situation. And you will get to the new beginning. You will get to a beautiful new beginning that will lead to a very pleasant situation, to a pleasant stand. Yeah, I guess that's it.